Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today we bring you three major stories shaping South Sudan and our people across the region. First, we'll talk about two South Sudanese women in Egypt say they were abused and held against their will. Second, three state leaders sign a new security cooperation to reduce road attack, child abduction, and cattle raiding. Third, we'll talk about a deadly fight between SSPDF and SPLIO leave many soldiers dead in a disputed border area. These are big stories, emotional stories, and stories that affect families and communities directly. Before we proceed with this top story, please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's start with the South Sudanese women abuse in Egypt. Today's first story is deeply sad and has caused anger within the South Sudanese community in Egypt. Two South Sudanese women working as housemaid in Egypt say they were abused by their employer, a Sudanese businesswoman known as Mayada. According to community leader, the women were forced to stay inside hours. They were forced to stay inside the house, beaten repeatedly, and threatened. They were also forced to take naked photos and even shocked with electricity. These are serious claims, painful claims, and the community in Egypt is demanding justice. So let's look at how the case was discovered. The women managed to escape from the house where they were being held. They immediately went to the South Sudanese embassy in Cairo seeking protection. The embassy has not released an official statement, but community leaders have confirmed the case. So let's listen to the community reaction. Santino Akot Dengbol, the head of the South Sudanese community in Cairo, spoke strongly. He said no one, including Mayada, has the right to detain or abuse anyone. He called on Egyptian authorities to investigate the case, arrest the suspect, and make sure justice is served. So this woman should be arrested. He reminded everyone that Egypt is a country ruled by law, and nobody is above the law. So, let's look at the bigger problem. This incident highlights a wide issues. Many migrant workers from South Sudan, especially women, face exploitation in foreign countries, not only Egypt, even in the Middle East. They work hard to support their families back home, but some end up abused by their employees who think they have no one to protect them. Community leaders are now asking international human rights group to monitor this case closely so that the two victims receive justice and protection. This story will continue to develop and we'll keep bringing you updates as they come. Let's move on to our second top story here. States agree on new security cooperation. So let's focus on peace and security inside South Sudan. Leaders from Central Equatorial State, Jonglei State, and the Greater Pibor Administrative Area met in Juba and agreed on a joint plan to fight insecurity. This meeting is important because the areas they represent have faced road ambushes, child abduction, cattle raiding, attack on traders, and instability along major highways. The governor who attended were Emmanuel Adila Tony, Central Equatoria, Regai Cook in Jonglei, Gola Boyegola in Pibor Administrative Area. The three leaders have now agreed on 13 resolutions to improve peace, cooperation, and security. Let's break them down in a simple way. The 13 resolutions explain in simple terms. First, bring Eastern Equatoria into peace effort, so all four areas work together instead of separately. Second, all meeting every 3 months leaders will rotate and meet in different states to review progress. Third, strengthen joint security operation. Security forces will work together to prevent attack. Fourth, encourage dialogue between communities, talking, not fighting, to resolve conflict. Fifth, work together to stop cattle raiding and child abduction. Return abducted children safely to their families. Sixth, protect cattle trader in Mogiri. Build fence, deploy national security, and stop attack on trader. And seven, support youth with education and job to reduce crime and give young people hope. 8. Promote trade and economic cooperation so communities benefit from business, not conflict. And 9. Disarm civilian nationwide. Remove all illegal guns from the hand of civilian. And 10. Create a high-level leadership committee. The 4 leaders will guide the entire plan. And 11. Create crisis response team. Security advisor, minister, and police will act quickly when problems arise. And 12. All join conference to teach people about peace. Community must understand why peace matters. 13. Rebuild road between the 4 regions. Good road will reduce crime and help trader move safely. So why this matter? For many years, the Juba-Bor Highway, Pibor areas, and border region have seen serious violence. Attack on roads have killed travelers. Cattle raiding has destroyed relationship between the communities. And child abduction has traumatized families. This agreement shows that leaders are beginning to take the problem seriously. So, Governor Regai Cook say he will take the resolution to his cabinet in Bor. So, the people of Jonglei can carefully support the plan. Gola Boyo Gola of Pibor say his area is 100% committed to implementing the agreement. Governor Adil of Central Equatoria say cooperation is the only way to deal with the insecurity that affect all communities. So if this resolution are followed, this could be a turning point for peace in the region. But as always, the real test is in implementation. Let's move on to our third top story. Deadly clash in disputed border area. Now to our final story. Fighting between the National Army, SSPDF, and opposition forces, SPLIO, in a long disputed border zone between Upper Nile State and Ruweng administrative area. The clash happened early Wednesday morning and left many soldiers dead. This area has been contested for years by the Sholo community of Panyika, the Dinga Panaru community of Ruweng. They disagree over land ownership, administrative boundaries, and local authority. This has made the area constant hotspot for tension and violence. So what happened? 2 different stories are being told, one by SPLIO and one by the SSPDF, Ruweng authorities. SPLIO version, according to SPLIO spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Chol Podwal, SSPDF soldiers attacked their position first. SPLIO lost 2 soldiers and 6 were injured. SPLIO say they killed 47 SSPDF soldiers. They captured RPGs and PKM machine guns. They later withdrew back to their original location. The SPLIO say SSPDF violates the peace agreement by advancing on their forces. SSPDF or Ruweng version. Ruweng official denied everything and say the SPLIO attack SSPDF position and total deaths are 12, 9 SPLIO, 3 SSPDF. 4 SSPDF soldiers were injured. No civilians were harmed. No displacement happened. SPLIO is giving false rumors to mislead the public, they say. They also say there were smaller attacks last week and accused unknown actor of spreading wrong information online. Why this area is dangerous? This region has long-standing ethnic tension and land dispute. It is also an area where the 2018 peace agreement has struggled to bring full stability. When borders are unclear, 2 communities claim the same land. A small incident can quickly turn into large battle. This is why the death count is unclear both sides want to control the narrative. There is currently no independent confirmation of the real casualty numbers. But what is clear is this: the violence is a sign that unresolved issue between communities and the stolid implementation of the peace agreement continue to create instability. This story is still developing. Thank you for watching Changfied, where we bring the news to you. Today's story reminds us that South Sudan living abroad still face danger. Peace inside the country requires cooperation, not division. And third, armed conflict continue to threaten stability in some region. We will continue following all these three stories and update you as more information come in. If you found this report helpful, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Changfied. Biya kamal gwasame bana rakitin kon lat Caribbean. Tekon kalere chop ko dokta ban linka jen report me. Kalere to bana lani ken point ken ten kon dong de chop lo jana kwa. Jo ne ambana kwen gwasame ba latin kon chadien lat no dora shwal keme Egypt. Gwada dan ti South Sudanese ticketing. Gwada dan ti South Sudanese ticketing wa chetegring mu chitogre wichin winmi take a mendangro. Tila South Sudanese ti chila do ken chaga chenga jek Egypt. And first story me bana lade bala jazwa Iran ti to ken South Sudanese community tintere we Egypt. Kajo charat gwasame wa South Sudanese women ki men South Sudanese dangro walet ken kill la ne ti kon la lat la let dul man let ke la housemaid ki Egypt dor shal ko Egypt ka Cairo. Ikala do ken chaga chenga jegalong Ramadan en chike employ ke chike mo kalat no kene shaka employ ke chaga la let ramila South Sudanese ramila la Sudanese business women mishal show them mayada wajen chementi cheke chenga jek no wajen chena cheke nuk jal chena cheke gagre duel lo changran che gor der berar wala menti la ka doje aloka la ka treten wo bekenak no ajen bo wala tur ni men la ka kene la ka la binke la ka woje paniken biga jale ke lewlo bang be tun ken baga kan no kenyo bo wajen la men la ka kebe ke karabe baga ke karabe lo wangake wan me mile den shege me na me history be beje long mutu wore woje chalga mo Egypt ka South Sudanese nitin koneten wenemi wa gorga jeno ba tok ba je dil no ke ba justice ba je dilat. The South Sudanese in Egypt, they are demanding justice. That can nodi a shigame a kapkeja ananga jaga court. Kakwala ngaji di michiganame. Wa mendang roti wa charen kwaldor shigamo. Gwa dana dwaye gatini shigam wa churian kwalamat, chicken jien, chicken uka South Sudanese embassy, mendere wike Cairo. Go back gang. They were seeking for protection. Ko ken changake jak a shigamone. An embassy, la Sudanese embassy, mendere which mom shall ke Cairo. Tell Michigan a lot. Tell a statement Michigan release. Even now, up to now, the community ba taken care. But community what you can confirmed. Ki community leader. Nere kon la kwar chicken case Michigan me chicken confirm no Michitwok. Ramkel dan la kwar shall Santino accord dengbol. Again the head of South Sudanese community in Cairo. Chajo lat gwasmene. Kajo charat gwasme wa ko en Egypt adormite kon what wa ba chigamo ba del kap kon what. No ko ken mati wati ken ga chuonko de chuoni de kamke bana me jen dan le rode right now lat investigation ko de shigmo de yen ko de gorno ka chanje ga je changne de ti tona chajojo gwanwo shigame chimichit ken no chajalat an bane ngajin wone ne shi kan mana to ko rudin chujare we Egypt ne den wan chuj kelong na kana dio je chialing me chang no te gar mi chala de charu ko chaga de nang kene ko ken shanak baji ke beken no beken yo beken ge de man no te yur de to dan mi kan yo kan ngun baji nak shangana je galong anyong na me agent system lat ka comedilis okay comedilis miladi jira milat chikana no ko no bijarar la kap ko ji ka chen goro bijen ko ile la da beje long ka shenkani jek shenkani la ka chiang mi chodolot so na me mi chora la da wangu de ba authority bikene to ba chigum ba yakep ko ba je tich ko do dan le mi jemu chit kanamo but men bi anga jene a chang cha je kep chigum bo ngode ba te le ngotte ba la let ajen ta dan to ne ko ni ching rar changa ke la chirke slave ni ke chirga ke ne ti mot ti changa je ga la ne ken so chang be cha kan freedom dien juwe jing kwa ba ju mo kerek man nyam la kan mala gorlung la jin mun ngay kan no jin tale ji document ni ki tale ji residential la kana gur ba yi jaga kan jen da ta dan le ro de je so kam won ka wi arab ke wi jalam ne na mone cenga na jaga lung bat ta na chikan right ta dan chan ke jaga ja bat gwalung no cimenti ci gurin barka ci kanu ki embassy so gwalung no mone tana we kamara dien te jom chalat gwas men go ci nete kon la kwar central equatoria jonglei state ken great people administrative area wa charen ling ka document ni kan ga ta ngi mal ka kam ni wini ken ko ba ro dam buj baja kapchong ba shal abduction baja kapchong ken la do ba na na ka jede domni ka mai ka gad ken o ba ka page wa chicken rajan wona mo baja deal watch chicken dial chicken agree Emmanuel Adil Anthony Jaram dala Central Equatoria governor re gay ko Ramadan la jongle governor ke go la boy go la Ramadan la Pibur administrative area governor kan quarty chicken agree ka dub dangwal jok la 13 resolution tilar kan no minority buga rodian deal mat ka kuyi malka kan ba security bayre le ka gware wishin winmi a chan jemin lingwas mani ka jo chalat gwas me kan tikala do ne na kan ba Eastern Equatoria ba jago bete kamal wate ka four areas ke godang wan ten wina mi ti gorgan oken ba ga jago be ka let kel be ka let kel ko bi malbe ben rawda gwas me tikala no bi kan ever pad jok ke ka pad jang jok be kan mal be kan alat ke be kan tike meeting ni ke doli ko ba ko gije no te mal tetin madian gwas me kan be ka let kel ke mishala joint security operation de ni kan de ni gon dang jok de al ka kan wi dang jok be ka let kel ko teram be kay dor mi ke teram be kay dor me mbara din biyo nak tajo mo chaje la deken anya gwad me kan bi ka right ka community ni ko bi kan tike dialogue ke bare link ko cha guro te rambu mi jeg bi la lat ka kor gwasen be mi te re gitu bala ne je ka tok chaje bi lat ke fighting ke ka kor so chicken jo mo chicken lat anyo chicken lat wona ne bi ka di let ko te yang ram ba nang ka te la gad me ba kwal no kam dori no chajo mo chaje la de ken no ken ni ana gad me chanang ba je dil wo jok ane tin kon shinang chajo mo chaje lat anyok chicken lat wona ne bi ken ngane bi ken gana lat jol gor ka bi ken mo kelet ko bi rek bi kula kwa rew ngenden content mai ko ka nanga gad wa chicken dul gor ka chicken no ke tel dul gor ka totally katele ka job they are jobless so ko mo wa ba mo kelet ko ba ka kula kam let ko ba crime ba kula jaga jakui chajo mo chaje la deken anya bugwaz me ken bi ken trader bi ken ga promote ko bi business ni ken bi ka go ko be chutel conflict ke betel ko rubutu ngwas money number 9 ken la deken ne ken bi ken civilian bi ken meken bi ken ka kep mech ba kep ko civilian chajo mo chaje la deken so that is what they say ke can agree on kan tung wan ko kini kan nyolat wanne ka final report gwata mani chala do chi ko che tok dar shal ke me border kam SPLA yu kan kuma SSPDF ko re chi to gwas me kam SSPDF kan SPLA yu ko mi dit no gwada na to ga rektin wa to ga kam apnal state kan ruweng administrative area jen gwada na to rektin ka changa do ko jok but la kuro wadi der to kam sholo community panyi kanke dinka panaru community of Ruweng but gwas me cha nyo mo kwaje shiveken kenene kur chaje lat ke dupte gol waji SPLA yu spokesperson jela ronen wuri jala kulen shol podwal ajene besdien chaje ma ka SSPDF sorry kene nyamtun ma kane no kaya kene shaka nang nei dang raw karodian kene dang bakel to take a boat kene chiji SPLA ayo jala raw ne chikene ri chukwe 47 SSPDF chicken kanak no ka chicken RPG chicken ma keji SSPDF ka chicken PKM chicken ma keji SSPDF chicken ne jen wane baro chicken nganak ke deni SSPDF no mo report me be kaka but gwatame SSPDF chicken blada woman chala ke report ya no kuma SSPDF SPLA yo I mean kene me shi talk kana SPLA yo kana content marke bezda kana chine kana ne dang waro kana ne dial kon chili ko ne dang well raw ne dang bongwan ke SPLA yo ne dang joko SSPDF remember SPLA yo chikala ne T47 but gwad me chabla rodi ne ko ne chana ne dang bongwan ne kana wero ne dang bongwan ke SPLA yo ne dang jokke de ne SSPDF jenta dan deten up to now tela ko report me chana nung ken me ba ko matpin kuma gwad me chak SPLA yo gwad mo la the different story but SPLA yo ken chikana chicken ne ti chukwe 47 na so na meni amicho la SFPD abakane chaka mo kajibon dangwan alo le shi entama casualties ga ka tin chicken na lada gwanu ngum le rod so na mojen ko da na chitwok kam SSPD abkane kuma SPLA yo ka ruwen administrative area ka jawo da na chalat so biya dil ngaji no me a year 2018 peace agreement da na chatan kir kana Dr. Machar as long as telemal munun ke kir mu yadi be kor be continue re wina dialaton ajena kwal goro de kim yadi dere ma dere je jatu wano den a dere ring Machar dere jelun dere dial kono gurgo peace ka dere kare alaka ban ngode kim yadi is not ready so jen lerdan goro de nyaa yekel biya tegamal bye bye